Hey guys, this is Gino James, and welcome back to another episode of Kirby Superstar Ultra. Now, in the last episode, we tackled Spring Breeze. So in this one, we're going to tackle Dino Blade and Gourmet Race. So without further ado, let's get into Gourmet Race. King Dedede challenged Kirby to see who's the hungriest gourmet. Who will reach the goal first? Speed up to eat to win. You can eat and run for the goal versus a friend as well. One, two, Oatmeal, Kirby is a pink pie. 1, 2, Oatmeal, because Kirby's very cute. So with that out of the way, welcome to Gourmet Race. And as the description implies, this is a race between King Dedede and Kirby. The object is to collect as much food as possible, while also trying to beat King Dedede to the end in 3 different courses. Now, as you can see, I just beat King Dedede on the first of these courses, so we're about to head into the second. And this is one of the shortest and arguably easiest sub-games that there is in this whole damn game. It's even easier than Spring Breeze is, in my opinion, because at least that requires some level of effort, while this is mostly just mashing the left and right buttons and hitting A occasionally. Now, while we're doing this of all things, I guess I can discuss a couple changes to this Let's Play. As you can tell, my commentary is actually louder than the game audio for once. Which I guess I'm doing this all in post-commentary for once. But that does come with the unfortunate side effect of me not having super genuine reactions to everything, but then what you gonna do? I'm probably gonna do post-commentary for all Let's Plays done in this sort of fashion, Minecraft excluded, for the foreseeable future until I can get better recording equipment and some form of sound mixing. Hey, that's just YouTube for you, I guess. Anyway, we're currently mid into the third and final one of these courses. So this one is probably the trickiest of them all, because it's full of constant turning and a lot of seconds where you have to float up, and there's that swing that we just passed through. But overall, it is still really easy. And that's the goal, honestly. Like I said, Gourmet Race is really short. So our total score is 210. Honestly, that is really good. I think that's definitely not the highest I've gotten ever on Gourmet Race, but that's still really high. And like I said, that's the mode. There is like a time attack, but I'm not gonna do that, at least not in this video. So with that out of the way, let's move on to Dino Blade. Dino Blade has disrupted the crops. There must be a reason, but first this has to stop. 5 stages of adventure await. Perfect your copy and helper spells. And here we are on the world map for Dyna Blade. As you can see, Dyna Blade is made up of a whole bunch of different levels, all on a world map, like your usual Kirby game. So let's get this started off in stage 1, Peanut Plains. Now, as my self-familiar tries to figure out what button I map to start, we got Cutter. Cutter, throw boomerang all over, slash, jab, strike. You can even cut ropes. B for cutter, boomerang, dash, P for cutter, dash. Hold B in the air for the sweep cutter. Down B in the air for cutter drop. B in the air for the cleave and cutter. Triple B in the air for the non-stop cutter, and the final cutter. And that's pretty much it. Now this level is pretty standard, as it is the opening level for Dino Blade. Now right there, I did summon our helper. And here's another ability, Beam. Flawless beam like a whip. It has many useful attacks. Try to store up a super shot. B for beam whip, dash B for cycle beam, dash B in the air for beam blast. Direction B near fell for the capture D beam, then holding B for when releasing for the wave beam. And that's it. Now me and my helper pal, Sir Kibble, are gonna go and blast through these enemies. And Beam is probably one of my favorite abilities. I'd argue it's pretty versatile, though a lot of its attacks do require standing still, which is kind of an issue. Or yes, more accurately, they stop you, which isn't something that really happens with some of the better abilities. But hey, Beam is still really versatile, and I like it, and it does a lot of damage. So let's go and just climb up this area here. Got a 1-up right there. I'm probably not going to need it. Dyna Blade is still on the much easier side. As you can see, back when it was being selected, it was only a 2-star difficulty. And then right there by accident is when my player self went and accidentally ate the Sir Kibble. Or, converted Sir Kibble back into the cutter ability, and then ate it instead of just eating the copy star. Let's see what's in the secret room here. It's a maximum tomato and sword. That's for water. You can't use any abilities in it, pretty much. Sword. You will attain a blades at full health. You shoot beams. Show your sword mastery. B for chop. Full health B for sword beam. B for chop for the uppercut. And triple B for the multi-sword attack. Dash B for the stab. Mid-air dash B for the sword spin. B in the air for the chop and thrust. And down B for the down thrust. And that's it. But as I was saying, you can't use most abilities underwater, which some of them make sense. Like, you can't use, like, fire underwater for obvious reasons. Like, some of them I get, some I don't. Up here's another maximum tomato and another 1-up. Unfortunately, if I'm correct, I never got to use it on the Sir Kibble. Yeah. He was too busy floating in the window for healing him to run out. Sword is pretty useful, I'd argue. A lot of different attacks you can do, very quick. And right there is an invincibility candy, and you saw me trying to pop up the pause menu because I assumed that it also had something to show, but it didn't. Yeah, as the name implies, it just makes you invincible temporarily. And you can actually share it with your ally if you're quick enough, but I did not. Because, well, you saw he was jumping around and stuff. But here we are fighting one of the mid-bosses, Chef Kawasaki. And like I said in part 1, they're a joke. They're all a joke. Even the ones in the post-game half are a joke. And here we are at the goal game. Now it's pretty easy, just hit A when the meter fills up, and you'll blast off pretty far, and get some rewards. So So as you can see there, I got up to like, what was it, 2 or 3 or something? And so I got a 1-up. And now on to level 2, Mellow Castle. Now stage 2 has a couple quirks to it, one being that it has a secret path. But for now, Parasol, guard against falling objects. Turtle will have to just drift, or do a parasol throw. B for the parasol swing, hold B for the shield, dash B for the drill, down B in the air for the dive, and a direction with a B near a foe for the circus throw. Drop for the drift, down while dropping for the drift stall, B underwater for the parasol drill, down B underwater for the parasol dive. So yeah, parasol is one of the few abilities, but alongside I think hammer, and I think maybe sword, I think, that can be used underwater. Yeah, there was a bomb block up there. We'll get to it when we get to it. But for now, we have a sort of a mini-boss, sort of, not really, against the Meta Knights. Meta Knights Laffies, for lack of a better term. And like all mini-bosses, they go down without any, like, trouble. And down here is another secret little area. Look, it's a door. And there's another ability with an enemy we haven't seen. Ninja. Hide in shadows and darkness. Use ninja skills on your mission. You're a ninja. A ninja? Cool. B for knife throw, hold B for quad shock, dash B for dash attack, down B in air for the ninja kick. Direction and B near a foe for the airdrop, damage, and B for the hide guard. Push on wall and air for wall cling, and wall cling and jump for the wall jump. So now down here, we need to swim very carefully. There is a 1-up, but also an instant kill, sort of bottomless pit wall thing to our right. But we got it no problem. So let's flip back up and return back to the main stage. Of course, we have to hit the bomb on the way back in, but at least they give it to us and we don't have to go down or anything. And I'm assuming that is the throw move. And right there is that bomb block from earlier, so we absorb the side mirror to get mirror. This mirror has odd powers. Deflect projectiles or project doubles of yourself. B for the mirror cut. Hold B for reflect force. Dash B for mirror body. L and R for the reflect guard. And that is all this ability does. But it is still my second favorite ability in the game. Then well, it's a big switch. And that opens up that secret exit I told you guys about. So right there is, well, you'll see it, I think, maybe next episode. I'm not exactly sure how I'm cutting up this 34 minutes of footage. But you'll see when it uploads, I guess. Yeah, mirror, does a lot of damage, reflects most, if not all, projectiles. But there isn't much in terms of attack. But there's just like that center-like beam blast attack, and that weird split move. But it does clock in a lot of damage. Now here we have a rather easy auto-spelling segment as we just break through blocks and beat naughties, which are the sleep enemies. And there's a warp star. I wonder where it's taken us. Hey, we're outside the castle now. Oh, now you'll get to watch me try and fail to get another ability. I remember this. But here we are with Wheel. Roll to be nearly invincible, or ride a wheel helper. Beware thorns and holes. B for the dash, or to stop the dash, dash and the jump for the break, and dash and holding jump for going slow. Dash and the direction for turn, dash and repeatedly turn for the turn jump, and your speed goes up after every turn. Plus, it's one of the few abilities that you can ride on water with. Actually, I think it's the only ability that you can ride on water with. And the point still stands. And maximum tomato and 1-up. Currently at 8 lives. And nothing back here. And it's mini-boss time. We have Bonkers. Oh boy, it's Bonkers. And I mean, like I said, they're all a joke, but Bonkers has one of the best abilities, so... Hammer. This hammer packs a wallop. Punish, stakes, and blocks. When it's on fire, foes beware. B for hammer, dash B for the hammer swing, B in the air for the giant swing, dash B in the air for the ultra giant swing, up and B for the hammer flip, and dash and X, which is the helper button, for the hammer throw. And honestly, you know, I'm really disappointed in myself for not showing off the other thing with wheel. But hey, we hit a stake, and now the castle's destroyed. 3 more 1-ups for us. And I think... and that's the end of the goal. Got a full bar this time. Which means that we're getting, I believe it's 3 1-ups? Yep, 3 1-ups. And that caps off stage 2.